Victor Klemperer's I Will Bear Witness, a deeply personal and moving diary, offers an unparalleled perspective into the rise and reign of Nazism in Germany from the viewpoint of a Jewish intellectual. Spanning 1933 to 1945, Klemperer's account chronicles his daily life under the Third Reich, capturing the increasing hardships, dehumanization, and terror inflicted on Jews, as well as the larger societal transformations brought about by Nazi ideology. This intimate chronicle serves not only as a record of one man's experiences, but also as a crucial historical document that illuminates the inner workings of a totalitarian regime and its impact on individuals and communities. The author and his context. Victor Klemperer, born in 1881, was a German Jew who converted to Protestantism in 1912. A World War I veteran and an esteemed professor of Romance languages, Klemperer considered himself a patriotic German, deeply integrated into German cultural life. However, with the rise of Adolf Hitler and the implementation of anti-Semitic laws, Klemperer's identity, career, and very existence came under attack. His diaries, written in secrecy, became a means of documenting the oppression he faced and bearing witness to the horrors of the time. Despite living in a precarious position, Klemperer showed remarkable courage and resilience, continuing to write under the constant threat of discovery and punishment. A detailed chronicle of oppression. Klemperer's diaries meticulously detail the incremental restrictions imposed on Jews under the Nazi regime. Early entries describe his dismissal from his university position and the initial societal ostracism he faced. Over time, his writings record the enactment of the Nuremberg laws, confiscation of property, forced relocation to Jewish houses, and the omnipresent fear of deportation to concentration camps. One of the most harrowing aspects of the diaries is their depiction of the gradual erosion of rights and humanity. Klemperer records how even mundane aspects of life, such as owning a pet, riding public transport, or visiting public spaces, were systematically stripped away from Jews. These restrictions served to isolate and humiliate them, fostering an atmosphere of fear and despair. Klemperer's detailed documentation underscores the importance of remembering these seemingly small acts of dehumanization, which collectively paved the way for genocide. Surviving as a Jew in Nazi Germany, Klemperer's survival was partially due to his marriage to Eva Schlemmer, a German Aryan woman. Under Nazi laws, Jews married to non-Jews were initially protected from deportation, though they faced relentless discrimination and pressure. Klemperer's diaries describe the strain this placed on their relationship, as Eva endured social ostracism and economic hardship due to her association with him. Yet their partnership highlights the resilience of human love and courage in the face of adversity. The couple's life became increasingly precarious during the war years, particularly after mass deportations of Jews began. Klemperer's entries capture the constant fear of denunciation, the pressures of living under surveillance, and the ever-present threat of death. His writing often alternates between moments of despair and flashes of hope, as he clings to his belief in humanity and the eventual defeat of Nazism. Language and propaganda. A striking feature of Klemperer's diaries is his analysis of language and its role in the Nazi regime. As a linguist, Klemperer was uniquely attuned to how propaganda manipulated public opinion and reinforced Nazi ideology. He coined the term lingua tertia imperi, language of the Third Reich, to describe the Nazi lexicon, noting how words were redefined to serve the regime's purposes. For instance, terms like Aryan and Jew were repurposed to dehumanize and categorize individuals based on racial criteria. Klemperer's insights into language reveal the insidious power of propaganda to shape thought and behavior. He observed that even those who opposed the Nazis unconsciously adopted their language, demonstrating the deep penetration of ideology into everyday life. These observations remain profoundly relevant today in understanding the mechanisms of authoritarian regimes and the necessity of critical thinking to resist propaganda. The role of the bystander. Throughout the diaries, Klemperer reflects on the role of ordinary Germans in enabling Nazi atrocities. He documents the widespread complicity, indifference, and silence of the German population, alongside rare acts of kindness and resistance. While critical of those who passively accepted or actively supported the regime, he also acknowledges the fear and coercion that influenced people's behavior. The diaries explore the tension between individual agency and systemic oppression, offering a powerful reminder of the moral imperative to resist injustice, even at personal risk. Klemperer's reflections challenge readers to consider their own responsibilities in confronting contemporary forms of discrimination and oppression. Klemperer's endurance and legacy. Despite the unimaginable hardships he endured, Klemperer's diaries reflect an unwavering commitment to truth and justice. He continued to write, often at great personal risk, because he believed in the importance of bearing witness to the horrors of the Nazi regime. His meticulous records provide invaluable insight into the lived experience of Jews in Nazi Germany, as well as the broader social, political, and cultural dynamics of the period. Klemperer survived the Holocaust, and after the war he published his diaries and resumed his academic career in East Germany. His writings have since been recognized as one of the most important personal accounts of the Holocaust, offering a unique perspective on the era. Themes and relevance. Several key themes emerge from Klemperer's diaries, including the fragility of democracy, the dangers of propaganda, and the importance of memory and documentation. His experiences underscore how easily democratic institutions can be dismantled, and how crucial it is to remain vigilant against authoritarianism and bigotry. Klemperer's analysis of language also highlights the importance of critical engagement with media and political discourse. His insights into the power of words to shape thought and behavior remain relevant in understanding contemporary issues such as fake news, hate speech, and political polarization. Finally, I Will Bear Witness serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of remembering and confronting the past. By documenting his experiences, Klemperer ensures that the atrocities of the Holocaust are not forgotten and that future generations can learn from history. His diaries challenge readers to confront the uncomfortable truths about human behavior and to strive for a more just and compassionate world. Victor Klemperer's I Will Bear Witness is a profound and enduring testament to the human capacity for resilience and the importance of truth-telling in the face of injustice. Through his meticulous documentation of life under the Third Reich, Klemperer provides a unique and deeply personal perspective on one of history's darkest chapters. His insights into the mechanisms of oppression, the role of language, and the moral responsibilities of individuals continue to resonate today, offering valuable lessons for understanding and combating the forces of hatred and authoritarianism. Klemperer's diaries are not only a historical record, but also a moral guide, reminding us of the need to bear witness, speak out, and uphold the principles of human dignity and justice.